Hello everyone, Shelby with Shelby Creations here. Day 4 of our 12 days of Christmas. Now, figures, it's going to be one of those days. Every year we see these for sale, little candy canes. Kind of hard with the glare in the package, but there's really not, you can't hang them on the tree because these are fully enclosed. They're not like the other ones that you get. These you can easily hang on the tree. So, other than put them in a dish, and open them up singly and eat them, there's got to be something we can do with these. Got an idea. What I've been tinkering around with is, now, I like to add little things tucked up under the bows on Christmas packages. And these are usually pretty good. Just put a little piece of tape up there, but, they're sort of plain. So what I did was I drug out my tinsel. Now I've had this for quite a while. I think it was last year or year before last, and I don't use it on my tree. I still don't know why I bought it. I've got some curling ribbon and some other ribbon that we had bought for this year that haven't even opened yet. And of course my little green satin ribbon. And a stapler. Now this is one of the little mini staplers. And you can get them, I think Heidi Swapp has one. Tim Holtz, this is his. You can even buy the generic ones. But I like that one. Well, the small type. What I did was I simply put a staple into the top and put a piece of, somewhere. I know there's an end to it. There we go. I cut off a little piece of, and try to just sort of lay it across the top. And I'm going to staple the ribbon, maybe. Am I going through the ribbon? Yeah. Let's put a staple in there, just enough to hold the ribbon on. Now, come over here, and, well, that part doesn't look too good. Let's come up a little bit. Look for sometimes your ribbon will get the strings where there's, it's come off, untwisted. But all I did was I cut a piece off. Simply going to lay that over there and tie it on. Maybe. Alright, this a little bit, come out here where I can see what I'm doing. We'll do a knot in it. Just because this type of ribbon here has a tendency to come undone. It's real satiny. So, and I'm going to leave the links down there. And that, that's one way. So, I've got a couple of those. Then I found, and then I've got tinsel everywhere, found a strip of wrapping paper. And you know me, I hate throwing things away. So, I was thinking about just, folding it, but then that's gonna, I don't want the white to show. So what if we're gonna make a little cap, almost like a notepad. Tuck that up under the flap. Hold it there. And I'm going to put 2 staples in here because I want it to hold. Just like that. Now I could have put ribbon through there or whatever, but there's another one that can go on a package. This one here, I had this ribbon here, and it's 3. I thought it was one big one. It was 3. And this is really not the easiest stuff to work with. And let's face it, come Christmas time, or after Christmas, it's going to be until next year till we get all the glitter off. So I'm going to come down this way and cut off just about that much. And then here, I'm going to go get my ends even, bring the top under, just like that, and then make a loop with that end. So let's get our, put that on the front, just like that. I'm not even going to bother with a tie. And this one here, we can actually put on the tree because we have a loop. And you can make your loops bigger or smaller. If you make a smaller one, you can, and you've got the little metal things that hold your ornaments on, you can run that through there. Ah, it didn't go all the way through. I caught one, but not the other. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. We'll come back through and staple it again. Just like that. And there you've got your loop to hang it with. And there's another one. I did one like that before. So I've got those. So there's quite a few that we're coming up with. Now, this stuff. I always have a hard time trying to get the tape off of this. At least this one's got one long strip of tape. I don't know if y'all remember them, but the pieces that would have tape that would go one little piece at a time. I'm going to take it off the whole thing because I still have to do my bows for my packages. Alright, we're going to do... Let's see, we'll divide that one in half and fold it over. And crease it. Just a little tab to go across the top. I mean, it doesn't have to be much if you're putting these on gifts, because they're going to get ripped off anyway come Christmas Day. See, and that gives you somewhere to tape it to, or... But, I mean, they can be as simple as that one. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have some pretty gold. Come down here a little ways on this one. Now, the easiest way to do a bow that I have found is I go ahead and do my tails, especially if you're going to, put it on one of these. And then just bring the top down, tuck that down there. Come right in here like this, and make sure you get both of them. Don't do what I did last time. But at least you're learning from my mistakes. And I don't know what happened day before yesterday. Oh my gosh. The whole day was sort of discombobulated. There, we got a little gold boat. Before you know it, you'll have so many of these done. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's do the curling ribbon. I find my end. Now, I'm going to cut these in fairly, well, for curling, short pieces. Well, come on, where are you? Ah. And we'll do 3 pieces. Maybe because I'm getting tired of fussing with it. Now, when curling, I like to find my middle. And, well, I should have turned it around. That's okay. Because when you do it that way, you've got that edge that it's easier to grab them onto, and then you know you've got it pretty much in the center. Gives you a place to hold them together, to tie them, or whatever you wish to do with them. Here, we're going to staple them. If I can get them off my hands. Reminds me of that heavy-duty red double-sided sticky tape. You go to peel the, once you stick it down before you put the, when you take off the top part, and it's like, it doesn't want to get off your hands, you're stuck with it. Well, come on, fit them together. There we go. We'll grab another one. Now, I want to do these coming this way because the curling goes up. And staple that down. And I come here and just separate them. Just like that. And there goes another one. These are quick, they're easy. I mean, it takes no time at all. Just the few minutes we've been sitting here. Now, granted, I had 2 done ahead of time, so just this time I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done a half a dozen. So the 2 I did before, I now have 8. And it's really good money because you get 40 in a box. So this will go a long way. And we just, like I said, just either put the loop and hang them on the tree, or do a different little topic so that you can tape them on up under the bow on a package. Ooh, speaking of which, what did I do with them? I know I had some somewhere. Yep, I found them. I found mini bows. Little teeny tiny mini bows. And you know what? That would work. Now, I don't know if they're going to stick. I think I've had these for a couple of years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and come up under, well, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, we'll see if they're going to stick. Might as well. Besides, it gives us a different one, another one we can do. So, I'm just going to cut off a piece here. Just enough to go across the top. Come down. I better put 2 in there, because it was off-centered. And they ought to put tabs on these things. Wait a minute, where's my... Let's see, are you going to come off now? Oh my gosh, this is on for good. It's not even coming off of my tape. Okay. I'm not going to play with you no more. I'm going to find me a side. And come right up under there and staple it down. And there, we've got one with a bow. I like that. Like I said, I think these came from Hobby Lobby, or I'm not quite sure where they came from. But they're going to be used this year. So here, I mean, this short of time, look how many we've got. So I'm going to sit here and do up the rest of these, and I'll let you get back to your day, and maybe you'll be pulling out yours and making you some gift tag treats, or Christmas present treats, or whatever we want to call them. So We have dressed up our candy canes. Let's see what's coming up next in our 12 Days of Christmas. If you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more hints, tips, and crafty things, and a continuation of our 12 Days of Christmas. Bye, guys!